Alrighty, so we might have some interruptions in this video, but I wanted to show you guys the 98022 running in battery backup mode. So first thing I will point out is that for whatever reason in battery backup mode, these openers don't have a slow start, like a speed curve when they start moving. The motor just turns on and it just starts running. So it could definitely cause the cables to jump off if the door is, if the door gets stuck in the up position or something like that. It could definitely cause the cables to jam up. So I'll show you that first. Watch the shaft. It just immediately, it does slow down, but when it starts up, it pretty much just immediately goes full speed. And the 8500Ws, they do have a soft start. So I'm not sure why that has changed. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. So anyway, if we look in here, so for some reason, I'm not sure why, the LED for the battery backup has not turned on. Couldn't tell you why. It does show here on the wall control. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. It does show on the wall control that it is in battery backup mode. But for some reason on here, it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. So I guess you have to actually hit one of those buttons there to actually make that light turn on, which is a little strange, but yeah. So yeah, actually, why don't we, well, not really here for this, but I kind of want to just run this FlyStar just because I like this thing. So here we go. You can definitely hear one of the bushings and it's a little dry, but honestly, if you ask me, I honestly think this FlyStar is quieter than the 98022. These FlyStars, I'll turn the light back on the 3595. These FlyStars are definitely super quiet machines. Hold on, sorry again. Alright, anyways, let's run this. We'll run this too, don't worry, but let's run this FlyStar just one more time here, just because I love this thing. Still don't have sensors for it, but down. Yeah. The other two, well, if you remember, I have 4 FlyStars. I've got, that one is the original one that I got a couple years ago. And then the other two, if you'll even be able to see them, one of them is stashed up there. The other one is stashed up there, just to keep them out of the way. Alright, one more time up here, and then we'll run the jackshaft. Yeah, maybe I'll lube this thing up, we'll see. Alright, anyway, let's run the jackshaft, give you actual full cycle of it. Here we go. Okay, and we'll run it back up. Yeah, and the didn't check, it was kind of strange. Last time I opened this thing fully, it actually checked to make sure the lock was unlocked before it started opening, and it didn't seem to do that this time. Actually, let me try something here. Alright, so I haven't plugged the machine back in at all, but I've got it in the down position now. I've got the lock engaged. Let's run this up and see if it disengages it this time. It doesn't. So yeah, it only does that on the first cycle. The first cycle is the only cycle that it will actually disengage the lock, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and plug this unit back in here. And I do have it paired to both the 827 and the 837 LM. The one other thing that I kind of want to see here, I do know on some of the newer, like the Step Saver machines, like I know this B2211 here will do it, is if you stop the opener just a little bit after it starts opening, and then you run it back down, it will, for some reason, the speed control gets a little weird. The motor just goes full speed and then bypasses the limit. Okay, so the jackshaft does not do that. But, yeah, there's a little video of that. Let's run down this flight star here, and then that'll be it. Alright, and there you have it. Thanks for watching.